Welcome everyone to Universe Media. Today we're talking about the final episode of Hawkeye, and I gotta say this was probably the fastest series that we've watched so far. Maybe just because we had the 2 episodes in one day in the first week, and then also What If was freaking long. And yeah, it just seemed like we blinked our eyes and it's over now. But we're here to talk about the impact of the final episode of Hawkeye. Last episode we found out that Kate's mom was working with Kingpin and got the whole company pretty much wrapped up in Kingpin. And now Kate's mom wants out because people are getting hurt. Armand died, and now possibly Kate may get hurt by being this close to the business and Kingpin and all that stuff. And Kate's just like, I want done with this, but Kingpin's like, nobody can get done with this.
And then Hawkeye and Kate makes trick arrows.
Yeah, they're officially partners now. Clint says it. They're partners, and now they're all working together versus being like this annoyed dad kind of thing the whole series. So now they're working together, but Kate's still stubborn throughout this episode and still making her own decisions despite what Clint says.
They go to the party.
All these trick arrows, and they got all their LARP friends to be look out for them. And the tracksuit heroes, Mafia, they're not heroes.
They're villains. Well, retarded villains. The stupid villains.
They're not good villains.
Yeah, they're not. You can just hit them one time and they fall to the ground.
Yeah, so they're trying to snipe rifle Kate's mom. You know, she's no real threat. She just wants to be done. But they go try to kill her. But Kate and Clint try their best to protect her at all times, even though she's like, I don't need to be protected. I'm fine or whatever. They shoot through the window, and now everyone's freaking out. Everybody's trying to get out of the building.
And then Elena comes.
Elena shows up. Oh no, everybody's here. And we get Kate trying to stop Elena from killing Clint. It's weird. They're enemies, but they're sort of bonding by fighting. Is it really fighting, or they play fighting because they really don't want to kill each other?
Elena's just like, oh, I'm going to kill Clint Martin, and then I'll eat appetizers.
But Elena eventually escapes Kate, even though Kate did save Clint's life in a couple times there. Clint gets stuck in a tree. He's pretty much stuck. He sees an owl, which is funny because Hawkeye is the owl eye now. I don't know. That was a bad idea. Bad joke. They eventually get on this big skate rink thing, and
fight everyone.
They fight everybody. Everybody in New York was there, and they killed them all. All the tracksuit guys, pretty much. You know, they're your typical, like, stormtrooper kind of villains.
And then Maya comes.
Yeah, Maya's there. She gets an altercation with that other guy that's is pretty much her.
His name Kazi or something.
Yeah, something like that. And pretty much her business partner, who had something to do with her dad dying, so he could take over as leader. And you know, Maya's like, I don't want to do this, you know, but you know, I'm giving you multiple chances. They have this fight.
There was 3 fights, all at the same time.
3 fights going
Maya versus that one guy, Clint versus Elena, and then Kate versus Kingpin.
Yeah, so pretty much Kate goes to save her mom. Kingpin is there. He found the mom, and Kate goes there, tries to fight him, but he's like this big indestructible person. So he punches him, does nothing. Just suctions right in, and then like, what the heck?
She stabs him with an arrow.
Yeah, and it's still.
And then he blew up and
Yeah.
didn't die.
He's still unfazed. The mom ran over him, and yeah, eventually she uses that arrow to blow him up. He's still fine for now. Then we go to the Maya fight. Maya and her friend / boss
But
fight.
she let him go, but he didn't, and he tried to kill her with an arrow, but he died.
Yeah, so he gets stabbed. He dies, and she gets her revenge.
And then Yelena and Clint, she asked him about when Natasha died, and he told her that she sacrificed her life, and she wouldn't believe him.
Eventually, after beating the crap out of him, he eventually does the whistle that Yelena and Natasha used to do, and that kind of let her know that, hey, he's being genuine here, and I don't need to kill him. So they bond a little bit, you know. They bond. They
both say they love Natasha.
Yeah. And she spares his life just like Natasha did. Wow. You know, not quite as impactful this time, but you know, it's still.
She didn't kill herself.
Yeah, she didn't kill herself for that, but you know, she still spared his life. Which, yeah, a pretty interesting series. Everything kind of closed, you know, all those little loose ends was tying up. I was really interested in seeing if they were going to be able to successfully do that. There's still one more though, Maya and Kingpin. What is the relation there? Is Maya angry? Well, yes,
she just shoots him.
She's angry. Yeah, she just shoots him off camera though, so we don't know if he's dead or if he's just hurt.
Or she might be dead.
She might have turned it on herself last second.
But I don't think so.
There's
a series coming.
Yeah, there's a series coming of it, and so Kingpin really is like, that's how he dies. One of the biggest villains, you know, the Daredevil villain. That's how he dies. He just gets that one little gunshot. Okay. All right then, because like normally the big boss in these series just doesn't die. But yeah, they end up having their Christmas. Clint gets there just in time to
He brings
celebrate.
Kate and Lucky.
Kate and Lucky's there because one thing we've forgotten to mention is Kate's mom goes to jail. Her own daughter puts her in jail.
She's like, superheroes put their moms in jail.
I mean, they gotta do what's right. And also interesting to note, they fought in that final battle where the same place SpiderMan swung through at the end of No Way Home, which I was really hoping that would see him just swoop in the background or something.
He was not gonna be in it.
I know, but same place, just gets her hopes up.
Well, he lives in New York, so he is going to be swinging around any of those places.
Yeah, but I was kind of hoping they would have a little odd little node to Spider-Man. Unfortunately, no. They have their little final Christmas celebration thing.
Which Clint gives his wife the watch.
Yeah, then we find out she was an agent on S.H.I.E.L.D., so wow. That explains a lot.
That explains how they met.
So, is Clint's story done here? Ronan's wrapped up. They burned away the uniform, the suit, and...
I think he gave Kate the name of Hawkeye.
Yeah. So, is Hawkeye... Or is Clint done? Hawkeye's not, because Hawkeye is Kate, so...
Well, Clint's been trying to retire.
Yeah, so... Yeah, he's like, I can retire now. There's another Arrow person. Go! Do the thing. You're not as cool as me yet, but you'll get there someday. And then we go to the end credits scene. And that was probably the longest end credits scene, and it was nothing. It was just a troll. It was pretty much the whole song of the Rogers musical.
Which who would want to torture themselves?
Hulk, you know the magic word is. Hulk, you know the magic word is. Smash! Smash! It was just. It was funny, but, you know, it doesn't really hype us up for anything. There's no real ode to, you know, season 2 or anything. Maybe there would be a season 2 with Kate and Yolanda. Who knows?
Maybe they'll be the next Clint and Natasha.
Yeah, who knows? But overall, I think probably the most enjoyable series so far this year.
Yeah, because it had a dog in it.
Yeah, yeah, just everything had the Christmas vibes. It had, you know, it had a little bit of the mystery of who the big boss was. We all thought Jack was the big boss, but it turns out he's fine. He's gonna probably start LARPing now. And I mean, like, dude, don't grow an evil mustache if you're not actually evil. You know, like, seriously.
Well, he could still be a bad guy.
He could still be. We'll have to find out. But overall, I enjoyed this series. It was one I originally wasn't too excited for because I thought it was just going to be like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier a little bit, just kind of bland. But yeah, it was pretty good.
I'd say What If is the worst.
What If is... I mean, it was still at its moments, but we will rank all of our favorite series and movies of the year in an upcoming video in a couple days. We will see you then.